Hey, good afternoon, Toyota fans, and welcome Internet. My name is Charles Jimenez over here with Milton, Ruben Toyota, over here in Augusta, Georgia, located on Washington Road. Today, we're going to do a crash course on the all-new 2015 RAV4. All right, folks, the first thing I want to start with today is the engine compartment. On the 2015 Toyota RAV4, it's going to come standard with the 4-cylinder engine. It comes with 3 different trim levels. All right, you got your standard LE model, you got the next up with the XLE model, and you have the limited model. Today we'll be covering the LE model. They're all going to have this 176 horsepower engine that's 2.5 liters. Now, safety and reliability are one of the key features of Toyotas. So notice at the top, big safety feature is going to be standard across the board. It's the heat shield. It's going to protect the engine compartment in case of any fire or spark. It's going to completely eliminate and smother it from the beginning. But now that we've covered the engine safety and the engine specs, I want to cover the nice look of it. Now, this isn't the same body style that you noticed back in the early 90s. All right, they've changed a lot of it from the front to the back. You'll notice the sporty grille, the strong, assertive, sporty lines. It really gives an aggressive feel for a family vehicle. With the standard on the LE model now, it's going to come standard with these 17-inch steel wheels. If you go up to the next trim level, it's about a $1,400 upgrade for those alloy wheels. That's going to make it really stand out, but you don't have to go with that option if you don't want to. Coming on over, you open up the inside. Now, if you're really unfamiliar with the Toyota product, this is going to look brand new to you. But for you Toyota fans out there watching the video today, it's going to be that same Toyota that you're used to. The big difference is now you're going to have a standard backup camera. You're going to have the standard touchscreen. You're going to have XM radio available. You have a lot of different available options like the Entune App Audio Suite, just to name a few. In the back seat, this is one of my favorite parts because as a family man like myself, this is a versatile vehicle. Now, if you're a young couple traveling, you got someone in the back, they don't really want to move around too much, they don't have enough space, guess what? The second row is going to be a reclinable seat. So this is a 60-40 split rear seat. That gives you the opportunity to have somebody who wants to take a nap, relax, get a little extra leg room or elbow room. You have all the space that you need in this Toyota RAV4. So whether it be long distance or everyday commuting, it's going to fit everybody's needs. Now, before I open up this back, I want you to notice the new curvaceous features. Yes, this does slope, and yes, it is sharp. I'm telling you, it's a good looking vehicle. It's not that old 90s body style that we were talking about earlier. It doesn't have a big circle on the back. It's not your grandmother's RAV4 now. So let me pop this trunk space. Go and get the camera on it. You can get to see this huge back. Now, whether you're storing things back here, you're going to the Home Depot and you're throwing flowers in the back, you got that space. With these 60-40 reclining seats, you just come up to the front, put it all the way down. Once you have both seats all the way down, you can put whatever you need back there and you have plenty of space. Now, in the instance where you do have people traveling back there and you just want to use the space that's already dedicated to it, what you have standard on every model is going to be this rear cover. Now, this rear shade covering is really going to be useful whenever you have something back here of value, say some golf clubs, child gear, stroller, and you don't want anyone to see what you have back there. It's going to cover up the window and keep everything back there private. Now, moving on to the top, you'll notice on the top of this LE model, it does have roof racks, it does have roof rails. That's an available option. You don't have to get it, but it is something nice to have at the top. One more neat feature up the front, and we'll get on the inside of the vehicle. This does have an average of 26 miles per gallon. So, like I said earlier, whether you're commuting every day, whether you're traveling with kids, you have that extra space and still good gas mileage. You guys ready to go for a ride? All right, now that I got my new 2015 Toyota RAV4 cranked up, let me show you a couple of the basics that I covered on the outside of the vehicle already. Right here, I have my touchscreen display. Now, once again, you do have an available Entune Audio Suite. You also have a navigation available, but right now we're looking at the LE Basic. So you're always going to have the touchscreen available. Right now, as soon as I start it up, I have my AM, my FM, and my audio touchscreen, easy to go. Good sound quality, but right now let me turn it off. Now you have a couple different display options up here. If you can get the camera directed here, I want to show you the audio, the car button. This car button, as soon as you press that, it's going to open up. It's going to show you live, up-to-date graph feed of your gas mileage. So as you're driving, if you're wondering what kind of gas mileage you're getting up to the minute, you're going to see a live graph display what's going on with the vehicle. So there's no question, if you let someone else borrow your car 15 minutes ago, it's going to pop up right here and you know they were flooring it the entire time. You have your Bluetooth set up. Takes about 30 seconds to set up. All you got to do is press the phone button, link your phone with it, press yes, you're good to go. Now, once you link that up, it's going to display your missed calls, recent calls, your call history, and all of your contacts. And also, it has one more available option that I love. I absolutely love it. It has that message button right here. It looks just like a text message box. And with that, it's going to read your text messages out loud to you. So while you're driving, no more excuses for why you have to pull out your phone, because your car is going to read it to you. Now, a couple of these controls up here, you have your voice commands in the steering wheel. You have different display settings. You have your audio volume adjustments in the steering wheel on the left side. Now, it doesn't matter if you get the LE model, the XLE model, or the limited model, what you're going to get is this dynamic sport button. Now, I know I mentioned earlier you're going to have 176 horses under the hood. Now, it's not a race car by any means, but you put it in sport mode, what that's going to do is going to increase the rev limit a little bit higher, and you're going to feel a little bit more power. So when you're on the road, you're weaving in and out of traffic, you're going to feel a little safer, you're going to feel a little sportier. Now, for those of you going on a long distance road trip with your kids or your family, put it in eco mode. It's rated at an average of 26 miles per gallon, but I guarantee you if you're on a long trip, you'll find yourself in a better situation with gas mileage when you put it on eco mode. What that's going to do, it's going to change those transitions and the shifting to a little earlier in the RPM pattern. And what you do have is a 6-speed automatic, so those transitions are going to be very, very smooth. There you have it, Internet. The all-new 2015 RAV4. Now, this is one product I can get really excited about. Whether you're looking for that daily commuter or a nice family vehicle, this is it all in one. So if you're looking for me at Milton Ruben, you can find me on Washington Road. And if you have any more questions you need to ask me directly, call my phone number at 706-312-9913 and I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions. I hope you found this video extremely informative. Have a great day, Internet.